Welcome to another Prep Talk with Nino and Sid here on Nino Sports Network. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. I have too many names, but what's up, Sid? How you doing?
Doing all right, mate. Doing all right. Been a pretty good weekend. You know what it is, what it do. It's your boy
Yes.
SCJ. We back in the building. Happy as a clam this week. You already know. Got business done at Crystal Palace. And we already know we're gonna get into that. But what's
Y'all
popping?
boys did your part, and we did our part too. We
I see
already
you.
know.
I see you started a little slow, but it's all right.
So
It's all right.
as soon as let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about all the weekend fixtures, and we're gonna talk about all the weekend fixtures basically. So let's get on to it. Tottenham 4, Southampton 1. You thought you men are gonna freaking beat us at our own ground. Yeah, you can take the lead, whatever, but doesn't mean you're gonna, win the game. As soon as you
Southampton
guys
got
scored,
weaker, man. Southampton got significantly weaker.
you can
Or
tell
they
that they want
didn't
to. They're
strengthen.
getting younger. They're getting mad young. That's the problem with that team. But
I mean,
you
they
know,
just they lost Borja, and so it's or Ambrosia or whatever. I mean, they've lost their striking force. So
hmm
I don't see them. I don't see them doing much. The only person that showed his face was James Ward-Prowse, and can't do it all by himself.
of course not.
It's
So he
it's
needs to leave
just
that club, bro. Like right now.
I don't know
But
what their coach is gonna do,
bro,
man.
what I saw from the men, bro, I saw what your typical Conte system. What do you mean by that? Your wing backs from both sides of the pitch are doing the work. They're doing
Mhm.
all the bits from that's what you want in a Conte system. Like what I preached, I think I preached to you about this a couple of months ago. Like, yo, Sessignon is gonna turn Sessignon into a great player because again, like, he has like the physical to be up and down the pitch that Reguilon didn't have.
Right. No. I mean,
And
it shows. It shows because he was the spare man on that far side, and he got the goal. Got two goals. You know what I
bro,
mean? So
Everson Royale, the Peruvian sausage over here, fucking played great too, bro. I was like, okay, Everson, I
honestly, I
see
wouldn't
you,
say he played great. Say he played
but
okay
but
because
better than what we've seen, I
he
would
had
say.
he had some shaky ass moments. I mean, like that was the way they were gonna get in.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, was Emerson Royale, but he did okay, so I'll give it to him.
This all it's crazy that I told you 10 of the, I think we're gonna have 10 of them of the team from last year. He played the exact same team from last year, meaning that okay, guys, I bought new signings, but they have to fight for their place. They
No,
have
of
to fight for
course.
their place now.
That's a given. That's a given in any football team. You gotta fight for your spot, no matter who's there, who's not there.
And hey, so much for the Harry Kane team, though. So much for the Harry Kane team
No,
because
I
he
mean it
didn't.
is what it is. I mean, Harry Kane had a pretty shitty game, in my opinion.
Him and Son had a really bad game, and they still came out flying, bro.
Yeah, I mean, at least now they have people that can do it around them. You know what I mean? Not just them all the time. So if they have a bad day, they can be backed up.
Thank you, Juventus. All I gotta say is thank you, Juventus, because you said that Kuleveski wasn't good enough, but they gave him to us. But bro, honestly, he's like one of the best young players right now in the Premier League. Like I would say that up there. He's scoring goals. He does the dirty work from back, and he creates on top of that.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I
People
give him
people
props,
saying that Richarlison's gonna
hit the
walk
ground
into this
running.
team. hmm And people say that Richarlison's gonna walk into this team and take his spot. I don't think he's gonna walk in and take the spot
No,
because
I think Richardson's gonna have a hard time. Honestly, I think Richardson's gonna have a hard time because it's hard to get in that front three.
yeah, it's gonna be
It was
very
hard
hard
to
right
get in
now.
that front three. He knew it going there, and honestly, I think he might have screwed
It's a
himself.
good signing though. It's a good signing though. No, that's a good signing. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine because he already knows this.
Yeah,
The
but
reason why
he wants to play, man. He wants to play.
I, I think Conte will figure it out because remember Kuleveski can play. He can play a CM too, so it's not like he can play anywhere. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but I know, like I said, if Richarlison gets to the team, I think he'll be fine. But again, it's only the first game, so. But
I don't know where he's gonna fit unless it's Kulusevski. Sorry.
but I did see a lot of positives today, though. I did saw a lot of positives, like they can build on, of course. Um, like I said, we'll be fine. We got Chelsea next week, so that's gonna be one of a big
That's gonna be
test.
a test. That's gonna be the first test of the season. You know what I mean?
hmm But like the fact that he stuck with, I would say some players like Sessa Young, I didn't think he was gonna. I think he was gonna give it Perisic to be honest with you. But then again, I knew for sure like
Yeah,
he
but you gotta
believed in
remember,
Sessa.
Perisic is already 30 something, dude. Like
hmm
he doesn't have the legs to do fucking
That's what I'm
60,
saying.
70 minutes
He
anymore.
believed it. He's the only coach so far that I have seen in this team that he believed in Ryan Sessa Young. That Nuno didn't do. Nuno didn't believe in him. Mourinho didn't believe in him. Even Pochettino didn't believe in him. So
Right. No, exactly. Like he just needs that one guy to be like, hey, come here, bro. Like that's it. Put your arm around him and be the coach. Like, guide him in the right
hmm
direction, teach him how to play his position and you know what I mean? Like that can help him grow, and look at it. Now
hmm
he's adding goals to his game. Who knows? Who knows where he can go from there?
Another player I want to mention though, Becator, bro. He had an amazing game. He bossed the whole game. Like I was saying, Basuma's gonna have a hard time getting into this team because, like, bro, like you still have Becator, you still got Hoiberg.
Yeah, but I mean, when those guys are off,
Yeah, yeah, that's the whole purpose of having another team, which is good because we never had depth, unfortunately. But
right? I mean,
that's the whole purpose
you
of.
got depth in certain positions, but other
I
positions
feel like we, I feel like we have a lot of depth though this year. Like I would say, more or less,
you have more
and
than last
every
year, but I wouldn't say you have depth like Man City depth. Like you have a player for each position.
yeah,
I mean, you got like I said, you have certain positions that you filled that you have backup in, but like for example, your center attacking midfield, you don't got one. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? You're playing with DMs and CMs, and you can tell sometimes because they can't get the balls to the strikers.
hmm
They can't get the ball up there. It sucks. The transition is where you suffer. That's what you need. You need a player that can carry the ball and transition it.
But we'll see how that goes. Like I said, it's still a long season, and
We still got a window, so
yeah, yeah, we still got a window left because I'm hearing they're trying to get one more player, so we'll see how that goes. Because apparently, Conte doesn't really get players, and he's done already, but basically, but we'll see how that goes again. Anyhow, let's move on to Fulham and Wool. Can you believe that shit?
dude, Fulham Fulham came out to play this season, man. Fulham came to play this season.
They're not showing they're gonna be a championship pushover. But Mitrovic, when Mitrovic is on fire, bro, that's it. Like, watch out for
Yeah, but
Fulham.
be
I would say
careful because Mitchell Richard go on fire for 5 games and then shut off the rest of the season. It's
that's
happened
another
before.
problem.
It's happened before. And once teams get to figuring him out, they've done it before. And that's what
Yeah,
happened. Mitchell wasn't
and
firing. And I've had him on fantasy for a few years ago. You know what I mean? And it was the same shit. It was good one week, shit the next, then shit, then shit, then shit, then I'll have a good week. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like, so he's very unpredictable, in my opinion.
yeah,
So granted, he
but
did have
no,
a
yeah,
fantastic game. Fantastic
Liverpool is
game.
shaking though. Liverpool is shaking because
Liverpool looked out of it, man. Liverpool did not look
Liverpool is
good.
Darwin Nunez actually had a good game. I
He had
coming
a
off the bench.
decent game. He got into it because he had to. You know what I mean? Like they finally got the ball to him because that's another
hmm
thing. Like they were just passing it around, and then finally Alexander Arnold hits that cross. You know what I mean? Like shit like
He
that.
had a goal and the assist, so you can't really. There's not much to say bad about him because he did his bits. I would say,
Yeah, but you can
but
see he's a bit of a header merchant. You know what I mean? Like he thrives on those crosses into the middle.
of course, yeah, he didn't rely on that a lot. So let's see how. I don't rate him to be honest with you, but people say
I
I'm
don't either,
crazy.
but
But
hey, whatever. I mean, he's doing his thing, so we can't even say nothing. So,
hmm
all right, let's move on to Newcastle and Nottingham Forest, man.
damn it, bro, fucking Forest. I mean, they played okay, but then once they conceded, just like just went downhill from there.
It's hard to
But
go. It's hard to go to St. James's Park, bro. It's
that's
hard to go
true.
to St. James's Park. Especially now that shit's rocking again. Like it's
And
hard to
now
go
the
there.
fact that they're starting back from last season, basically. Like they're starting that form again from last
No,
year
no,
because they finished on a high note.
and more power to them because that's what they should be doing. But
hmm
it's a hard place to go to now, man. They've converted it to a very, very hard place to play in, and it shows, man. It shows they have a
Yeah,
very powerful,
it's
strong team. So they're a threat this season. That's why I put them so high up the table in my prediction.
No, yeah, yeah, for sure. They have a good keeper too, because people sleeping on Nick Pope. Like I think Nick Pope's a really good keeper.
Hmm. Nick Pope for a while when he first broke onto the scene, I wanted him for the England squad, but
Mhm.
just you know what I mean.
He'll make
His
it, but
form
I
went
think
down.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
His
when you're
form
on a
went down
shit team
because he
for
was playing on like a relegation team and they're getting
yeah, but
battered.
your boy was the same shit though. Your boy was the same shit for a very long time. He
Who's
was
my
on a
boy?
relegation.
What's his name? Oh,
Ramsdale.
okay. Yeah, Ramsdale, the same thing. I get it,
Yeah, that's
but
yeah. Ramsdale was
Pope
in the same
isn't
situation,
Ramsdale.
huh?
Pope isn't Ramsdale. Pope is a shot stopper.
Yeah,
He
that's
can't play
true.
with his feet. It depends on the team that he's in.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true. Hats off to Newcastle
That's why
though.
Ramsdale is more versatile. He's used more. And that's why he's in the team.
Hmm.
Number
Hats
one.
off to them,
Number
bro.
one. England's number one. Number one. Number one.
You know the
England's
number
number
one.
one.
You know who's the number one, bro. And then I'm still gonna say his name because he's still good for Southgate. Pickford,
Man, fuck Pickford, bro. It sucks.
even though he got exposed in the summer, but we're not gonna talk about that right now.
Bro, he's got some pictures of Southgate doing some questionable things. Has him for blackmail.
Let's move on to another promotion team that actually got a victory.
Yeah, I know you're
Bournemouth,
talking
bro.
about AC Bournemouth, Mr. Lerma.
I want to start talking shit about this guy because I think he's falling off a little bit too. I think they hyped him up another English hype, but we're not gonna talk about that today. We're just gonna talk about the game because Bournemouth did their thing. They did what they have to do,
Yeah,
and
they came and like they said, it's hard to play a team when they just come up because of that the first day bounce. You know what I mean? The stadium's rocking, everybody's up for it. They've been waiting for the season to start, you know.
of
So
course, and they're at home.
Aston Villa fell into that because they just looked asleep. They were getting
No,
caught
yeah,
out.
for sure. No, yeah, for sure. That's for sure. And
Like
bro,
2 minutes into the first half, boom, goal. Like you're caught out, you're sleeping, you're on your heels. You know what I
why do you think
mean?
they were in the
Slow
Premier League
start
for
from
so
Aston
long?
Villa.
They were in the Premier League for a while because they knew how to survive.
Right, exactly. That's a team that they remember shit like that, man. Once they get back up here, they have that hunger to stay. So
Hmm.
you got to be careful with them. You got to treat them like
Bro,
any other opposition.
if I would have tell you this to face this bet before the game, we would have been making some money. Jefferson Lerma was plus 7,700 to score a goal at any time.
Damn. Yeah, it would have made some bread, bro. But okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, like again, like, back to that, yeah. But like Villa didn't look great, to be honest with you. Like they look shocking.
Oh, they didn't look dead asleep, bro. Like it's gonna take them a couple games to get it going, and even then, they have to get some more signings.
Yeah, for sure.
They
Yeah, they
have
need
to
more
get some
bodies.
more. But
Speaking of speaking of bodies, let's move on to where I'm going with this. Ending on the season on a high note to stay up on the last game of the season. Jesse Marsh's American Army of Leeds.
oh my gosh, bro, please. I like Jesse Marsh, bro, but you're twerking a little too hard for him, bro.
Hey
Like,
man,
forget it.
as an American, I gotta
I'm
hype the
American too, bro,
Americans.
but I don't need to be twerking for him. Like, I don't like
But
dudes like that. Fuck that
but I'm
motherfucker.
serious. But on serious notes, bro. I think this kid's gonna fucking do great in this league, bro. He fucking played great. Aronson,
Yeah.
bro. Aronson looked good that game, bro.
I mean,
Like,
he fits into the mold, so let's see what he can do, man. He looked
and
pretty good. So
you knew
Tyler
how. I
Adams
mean,
as well. Tyler
how.
Adams look good. You know, all the little American stars he's bringing over there.
But Marsh wanted it Aronson since he was at Leipzig, so yeah,
No,
you
granted, yeah,
knew.
I know, but Leipzig didn't go for him.
Yeah, because he had him at Salzburg, so he already knew what's about. So
Right, exactly. He
that's
put him basically on the map to get on the national team. So
Bamford looked good too, bro. Even though he didn't score, he looked good, bro.
who was that?
Bamford,
Oh, Bamford. Bamford was on his
Bamford.
game.
He
Tyler
didn't
Adams was
play.
on
He
his
didn't. He
game.
was. He was playing the target, like the assist man, as far as like trying to create, even though they weren't scoring.
Well, he's got people that can run around him now, man.
Yeah,
Like before,
that's
it
gonna
was
be
just like
scary.
the Bielsa tactic was just like get in the box and I'm across it to you, like, and
Hmm.
half those people didn't couldn't get across to him.
Hmm.
So that was I feel that was his biggest problem was his service was
And he's getting and Jack Harrison's playing more of it up because they're using Jack Harrison as a fucking wingback. I'm like, bro, he's not a fucking wingback. He's a fucking winger.
no, I get what you're saying, but now he has more service. The way they play
Hmm.
is for him. It's
Hmm.
to him. You know what I mean? They're looking for him. So I think he's gonna thrive off of the system. I think he's gonna do well this year.
It's crazy that I highly rate Harrison only because of the fact that he did the American way, like went to the college and then played in MLS and then came to the Premier League. And he's
Right.
not American. And he's not American. Go figure.
Well, go figure.
Go figure. He's not American. He's British. But yeah, that's basically all I would have to say about the game. These start off for a great start. Let's move on to these boys that I feel like they're kind of suspect, bro. They didn't look so good at all.
Nope.
Chelsea, that was a snooze fest. Like, bro, like,
Chelsea versus Everton, bro. They fucking
oh,
scraped it.
they got lucky, bro, on a
You got
penalty,
lucky.
bro.
You got lucky because it was a penalty. You know, the defender got overzealous, left the trailing leg, and boom, got him. I mean, unfortunately, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, they lost concentration in that one moment, Everton, and their defenders were falling like flies. Jeremy Mina injured.
Mina's
Godfrey,
out and Godfrey's out.
Godfrey's out. So,
Yeah, but they're getting reinforcements, but that's not the point because you actually can get reinforcements, but
I mean, but that's not where you want to reinforce. Like you wanted to
yeah,
get more strikers or more midfielders
exactly.
to help your team move forward. But now you're just plugging holes at this point. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
fucking yeah, James Hardosky and fucking Connor Connolly is gonna be great, but what if they get hurt down
Connor
there?
Cody's going over there supposedly, right?
Yeah, he went there too. He just signed today. That's say
Oh, he
him and
signed today.
Hardosky.
Okay, so I mean, it's gonna be a decent back too. I'm not gonna lie, Tarkovsky and Connor Cody is a decent back too, but they're still a
Again,
little suspect, bro.
that's the same.
I've never seen Connor Cody in the back two.
You know,
I haven't. I
no,
only see him in a back three, and that's why he looks so comfortable all the time. But we'll see, man. We'll
that's
see when you got fucking Holland flying over you. And
no. Not only that, you got FA Cup and you got Carabao Cup. Because these two players are going to be out for a while. On top of Calvin Lewin already being out. On top of that too, and they don't have another striker to play with other than Rundong. Rundong's fucking washed up.
I don't know. I don't see them doing too hot, man.
That's what I say. I think they're going.
I see them having a hard time, and then all these players coming back at the end of the season to do a great escape again, to try to
They're
make a
going
great escape
down.
again.
But
I mean, don't get me wrong. I
but
have them going down, but
but without Frank Lampard. I think he's going to be the first manager
I
to get
think he's
sacked.
gonna get sacked by November.
He's going to be the first manager being sacked. Y'all heard it here first on the pod. He's going to get sacked.
I say him or the Southampton manager.
Yeah, because that's another. He's a whiny baby. The Premier League is too hard. I'm going to
And
retire.
if he keeps losing games,
Well, I have another manager going down, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. But getting fired. But we'll talk about that in a bit. But Everton right now, they're not looking good. It's not looking good at all. So
Everton look like they're gonna get relegated on day one, but let's move on.
let's move on to another manager that I really think he might be up there too to get sacked first.
Brendan
Brendan
Rodgers.
Rodgers is Leicester's. Yes.
Yeah.
Leicester didn't look so good either.
Nah, man. But then again, they've had the same problem since last year's their defense. Like they started off flying. Their attack is amazing, but then their defense just
Hmm.
crumbles at the end. Like they just let them in. They let Brentford back into the game.
Of course, bro. Honestly, bro, like people don't talk about it. He's not English, of course. I think Thomas Frank is low key underrated.
No, for sure. For sure. He's got some tactics that like most managers now can't handle. Look at Arteta last year when he came up,
Mm.
boom, got us 2-0 on the first day. You know what I mean? He's got
Speaking
his
of,
thing. He's got his thing. Like he can do it.
mhm.
He's a good manager, and you can tell players want to play for him. They
Mm-hmm.
show effort on the pitch. They leave it all on the pitch, and he's got that little team doing things that nobody expected them to. So
Well, what's
big
up with
ups.
the English? What's up with the English strikers, bro? Because like, remember how we talked about they have to start well. Ivan Tony had a goal too, and Colin Wilson had a goal too.
I don't know, man. English that everybody's trying to play for that spot, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna see a madness in this fucking first half of this Premier League, bro, because everybody
Ollie
wants to lift that
Watkins,
cup.
yeah, man. Because now that Cameron Lewin is who's in a backup Kane? Because that's gonna be crazy. That's a fun. Who's in a backup Kane?
I would go with
Because
Callum Wilson, to be honest.
I'm gonna leave Tony, bro, or Banford. I think one of them deserve it. I don't. Me personally, because they've been playing consistent, and Tony's been proven that he can play. So,
What about Callum Wilson? He can't play?
oh, I mean, he's been injuries. He had another. He had well, he did had
And
a
since
bad
he's
year
come back
too.
from injury, hasn't he looked like a beast?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is one more striker we're forgetting about too, but he didn't play so well this weekend either. But we were
Oh,
talking about that. Ollie Watkins.
oh.
But
Nah,
no,
nobody's talking
yeah,
about
no.
Ali Watkins right now, bro.
Right now is I think Wilson, Banford, and Tony. Right now, one of the three strikers. One of them will go for sure. And well, maybe both of them because remember they expand to 26 men. So now we're gonna have a deep roster. I don't know how England's gonna do it, bro. They had the team to win the tournament, bro. But
Yeah, let's see if they can actually pull through and not bottle it.
I'm ready to move on to this subject.
Are we ready? Are we ready for all guns blazing?
How was that was a great Brighton weekend, I would say.
Manchester United versus Brentford versus Brighton and Hove Albion.
I
Mm,
cannot I cannot believe
Manchester United
Manchester
won.
United.
Brighton Hove Albion nil.
I cannot believe that
Game
Brighton
two. Game
really
two.
came to play at Old Trafford, bro.
That was the first time in like 60 years since they or ever.
And it's not even. And listen, man, like people are gonna start blaming this man. You cannot blame this man. He has not got the proper backing he deserves.
He's basically playing with the same team last year. Basically, he's basically
Well,
doing it the same team as last year with the addition of Martinez or whatever that Argentinian defender that's fucking elf got spun like a top by Danny Welbeck. Welcome to the Premier League, son. Fucking 44 million pounds for what?
and y'all dodged that bullet.
We were after it, but I guess they were smart enough to say, nah, fuck all that shit. We got Williams Saliba. He was
And
gonna play left back anyway. And we got
yeah,
Sinchenko now, so that's a much better pickup.
I don't know if that was Lisandro Martinez or that was fucking Marcos Rojo, bro. I don't know. It was like
Bro,
Marcos Rojo right
that's
there.
Marcos Rojo, little fucking stepchild, bro. Boy, that man does not look ready for the Prem. I'll tell you that right now.
No, definitely
You
not.
had
No,
one good
definitely.
year in Eddie's Velde, and now you want to come over here and think that you're the bad man? No, bro.
God, no.
Strikers are gonna spin
Man,
you, bro, and they're
he's
gonna
smoking
attack you in the
pooch.
air.
My man smoking booch, bro. If he thinks he's gonna come to this prem
I
and nobody
don't
will
know,
kill him,
bro.
bro.
Sorry, Manchester United, but y'all in shambles right now. Y'all need to take a book out of the Arsenal page, clear the books, and start with youngsters again. That's
Yeah,
what
but
you gotta do.
nobody wants to buy running. Nobody wants to buy running. And Rashford had a terrible game again. You can't really blame it on
Bro,
Sancho, bro. Sancho,
Rashford needs to go somewhere else. Rashford needs a new chance, a
he does,
new
bro.
new bit of life because right now man is drowning in that fucking Manchester United shit.
No, you know what's crazy, bro? That you put Rashford on the wing, but you couldn't like put. You're gonna play a false nine with Christian Eriksen, bro. Like, are you fucking good, bro?
Yeah, because remember the way that system works, that false nine shit, the wingers always run and they kind of like loop in. So
Hmm.
they're basically the strikers. So
I was
basically
surprised.
he wanted Rashford and Sancho cutting in like that so that Ericsson could feed them.
I was surprised they took a fucking Sancho over fucking Rashford.
That
I was
tactic,
very
it takes
surprised.
time, bro. It takes a certain type of player to play that shit. Like Ronaldo can't play that shit. He wants to run in behind.
No, he wants to run in the ball. He
Ericsson wants to
doesn't.
hang out in the middle and dilly dally. He just don't have the players for that system, bro. You gotta get a
Mhm.
strike, a false nine. You
And
gotta get
he starts McTominay, bro. McTominay was fucking shit again, bro. He only had 8 passes in the first half.
bro.
Can you
McTominay
do
should never been on the fucking pitch. First of all, after a certain amount of time with that foul, he went over the ball, all over dude's ankle, and they still didn't give him shit for it. Like what? He went over the ball. Yo, VAR's fucking having a laugh, bro. VAR was having a laugh at that game. He should not have been on the pitch. Sorry.
Van der Beek should be getting more minutes too? So like I don't know how I would put in Garnacho, bro, because I think Garnacho's ready,
Honestly, I don't
bro.
know why Van der Beek isn't playing more because he's got his little, Dutch homie right there, running, pulling the strings. So he should be playing more now. He should be doing everything that guy wants to.
Ronnie wasn't looking good either. On top of that, like he's gonna have to provide.
Ronaldo's frustrated, bro. Ronaldo doesn't want to play there. Ronaldo
And then
looked
you have,
frustrated. He set Rashford up on a plane and he couldn't finish it. Like he's frustrated. He doesn't want to be there.
I
Sad.
think,
Sad way
bro,
to end your legacy over there. Your kind of
bro,
team.
this man literally came into Old Trafford and played the Graham Potter the social of Old Trafford at this point. Philosopher of Old Trafford.
Hey man, he got taught a
The
lesson by Graham
magic
Potter, bro.
spells.
And it can happen to anybody. It's happened to everybody. So
That
don't get
man
it
put it.
twisted.
That man went into Old Trafford and played in some Wingardium and Leviosa on these boys, man.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The team looked super disjointed. I felt like it was just a whole group of individuals.
Welbeck over here fucking killing these people. I'm like, damn, okay, Welbeck, I see you.
I felt like it was just a group of individuals, man. It was just
Yeah.
terrible.
Same shit as last year. We're back to the same shit. But again, it's only one game, so it can get better.
Right. They have to. They have to. Like they can't get any worse than that. And like I
Yeah,
said, last
exactly.
year we lost 3 games in a row, no goals, the first 3 games, and we still
Hmm.
managed somewhere to get somewhere in the top four. So it is still manageable, okay? Like let's not count them out just yet off the first game.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
That's the
I saw my team fucking go from bottom, get lose 3 in a row, win 3 in a row, and then we just kept doing this bouncy bounce thing, and we ended up somewhere in the top, near the top four. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Now with a little more consistency, we can actually be in that bitch.
Hmm. Exactly.
If we would have won one of those games of the first three, we would have been in the top four because we were out by 1 point. It was
Speak
just the moments that we needed to kill it, to just knock it dead, we didn't. And any team
speaking
can do
of
that. Any team can do
speaking.
that. So like, don't count them out just yet. Like we can talk all the
Mhm.
shit we want, but let's be realistic because
Ten
it makes
Hag doesn't
sense.
get his players, bro. And apparently now they won Robio. He doesn't even want Robio. So
Yeah,
I'm like, yo,
Rabio, I'm sorry, that is a panic buy because
he,
nobody wants Rabio. That motherfucker
not
has the
even,
worst attitude.
bro. Not even the manager wants him, bro.
That's stupid, and that's the problem with Manchester United. Their technical director or whatever the fuck the guy that's buying all this shit is not with the coach. The coach has no say in what he buys.
If I was Ten Hag, if I don't get my players, I would
They're buying
resign.
fucking names. That's the problem. They're buying names. And that's why you'll see
If
this shit's not gonna work. Same shit.
if I if I was Ten Hag, if I don't get the players I want by the end of the window, I will resign. Like
Bro,
I'm
they're
not
going
even
after
joking.
Rabiot to try to like do like a Fellaini thing in the middle.
Well,
Like,
that's like a slap in the face though to Ten Hag because Ten Hag clearly say he doesn't want him. So
no, and that's how you can tell it's disjointed, and you can see it on the pitch. From top to bottom, that club is disjointed, man. I'm sorry, Manchester United, you're not the same club you used to be unless you change your ways, man. You will never. I won't consider you big anymore. Big name,
speaking of speaking of Manchester, we're gonna talk about the other Manchester club.
the one that's fucking starting to eclipse y'all, straight up.
Oh my God, bro! Holland played great, bro. They would have just provided him a little bit more service. He would have had a hat trick.
Oh, if he could have had like 4 goals, if they would have hit the runs that he was making, he could have had like 4 goals in the first half. It's just that fucking Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne would get the ball. He's making the run. They see him making the run and they go, and they start looking around and shit, like, pass the fucking ball. Like, put the ball in front of him. Like,
You don't got no freaking Sterling or Aguero anymore, or not even. Yeah, you don't have him
you don't
anymore.
need to play his little fucking little tiki shit, bro. Just beam bam bam in. That's it. That's what Holland wants. It's
And
one, two,
Holland's
three, four in.
bro, and for a big man, that man's fast, bro. He's
I
fast.
would say he's fast and he has long legs, so that helps him out. Because that on the penalty, he got there because of his legs. Yeah, a
Mhm.
dude that was shorter than him would have made that. But he's got power, man. That kid fucking he'll make it to the ball when you think he won't. So you got to be careful with that. He's gonna cause
Mhm.
a lot of problems for people. Oh, he
Yep.
looks like a problem, bro. I think he's winning the Golden Boot this year.
Yep. Because they're gonna it might be actually Holland winning the Golden Boot this year,
I'm
unfortunately.
sorry, bro. If because he hasn't even got started, and he's got two already. That motherfucker's gonna score 30. I'm telling you, he's gonna
Shit.
score 30. He'll be the first dude in a long time to score 30. The Golden Boot's been stuck at like 20 something, right around
Yeah, lately it's
30s.
been like that because now the league is getting competitive.
Hasn't reached 30 in a while since Luis Suarez
It's been like
had
almost 10
that
years,
fucking
yeah.
crazy year with Liverpool.
And they still didn't win the league because Stevie G bottled that shit.
It's fucked up, but it's true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So we'll be
man, brilliant week of fucking football. Manchester United are back where they belong. Banter FC. Chelsea are on their way to Banter FC. Um, they just scraped by with a stupid pen. Tottenham doing
do
the
you
business
imagine
done.
North
Leicester City getting the
London?
business done. Liverpool getting slapped up, getting slapped
Do you
back.
imagine North
Fucking
London really runs London again, bro?
what's up?
Can you imagine North London really runs London again?
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Like I meant like North London as in both North London clubs, not just,
I mean, it'll be great. So we can fucking knock Chelsea and Manchester United wherever they belong down there.
mm,
But we'll see how the season goes, bro. It's so exciting, bro. So nice to have my Premier League back every weekend.
yes, sir, bro.
It's
Thank
exciting to
God,
get up
bro.
on the weekends now. You don't gotta fucking find shit to do. You already know what to do. Watch
Yo,
the
like
Premier League.
I love Formula One, but it's not like the Prem. It's not like the Prem.
Nah,
Not like the Prem.
never. Never. I got tired of that MLS shit.
hmm That's all I was watching, bro. I was like, yo, I was watching a lot of
There's nothing
Orlando
else
City
to
games.
watch. Well, women's soccer, the women's CONCACAF and the women's
Yeah,
Euro. Brilliant to England though, they won it. Good on them.
the Lionesses, bro. They could take it. The men can take it out of the page as the Lionesses, bro.
Hey, it's the first time in their history, man. Congratulations to them. So
hmm
it's nice to see. Hopefully, the men can do it now too.
I was planning to. It's coming home after that game.
I don't know about all that, bro. There are a lot of people say otherwise, but we'll see how that goes, man.
We'll be
Get
back on Thursday to do
ready
the
for them previews,
preview.
baby.
And we got and this month, bro, and we got Monday Night Football coming up too next week.
All right, all right.
Yes, sir.
Can't
All
wait,
right,
can't wait.
y'all.
We'll be back then. In the meantime, you already know what to do, Blaze 2. Get at me in the morning, and we
Mhm.
be out.
Like, subscribe. Y'all do what you gotta do. Follow on Instagram, Nino Sports Network, and y'all know what to do. And we are out of here.
Later.